Welcome to DLCO video lectures. So in the last videos we covered combinational circuits, and one of the applications we had seen like in the data transmission. Now we are in this video we are going to cover the data transmission types. So in this module we are going to study about multiplexer and decoder. So what is meant by multiplexer? Of course, this multiplexer and decoder will come under one of the type of combinational circuit. So in the last video we had seen the three different types of combinational circuits. Based on arithmetic we will be having different types. Based on data transmission we are having the types, and based on code conversions we are having the type, and this is one of the type under data transmission. Under the data transmission we are having multiplexer, decoder, encoder and demultiplexer. Now here we are having only multiplexer and decoder. So what is, first of all we will see what is multiplexer. So what is meant by a multiplexer? So multiplexer, it is a device that has multiple inputs and single output. Multiplexer, it is a combinational logic circuit that it contains multiple number of inputs and only one output, and it will be having a selection lines that will determine, the selection lines will determine, so the selection lines will determine which input is connected to output, and also it increase the amount of data that can be sent over a network with certain time. So the main function of select or selection lines. So in the multiplexer you will be having, along with the multiple inputs, you will be having selection lines, and that selection lines will determine which input is to be connected to the output, and also it will increase the amount of data that can be sent over a network with certain time. And as it is selecting the data, this multiplexer is also called as a data selector. So the multiplexer, it is also called as a data selector. Now coming to the structure of means block diagram of a multiplexer. This is the block diagram of multiplexer, that it contains multiple number of inputs. This will be called as data inputs. Multiple number of inputs, that is from I0, I1, I2 and so on, In minus 1. I can say n number of inputs. You will be having n number of inputs. N number of inputs and single output. It is a single output. So multiplexer, it is a combinational logic circuit that it contains n number of inputs and single output. So 2 power n is to 1, we can say 2 power n is to 1, and here you will be having selection lines. So this S0 to Sn represents the selection lines or select lines. So the multiplexer, that it contains inputs, select lines and output line. So here we will be having different types of multiplexers. 2:1 multiplexer, that it contains one select line. Next 4:1 multiplexer, 4:1 multiplexer with 2 select line. 8:1 multiplexer with 3 select lines, and 16:1 multiplexer with 4 select lines. So these are the 4 different types of multiplexers. One is 2:1 multiplexer with 1 selection line, 4:1 multiplexer with 2 selection lines, 8:1 multiplexer with 3 selection lines, and 16:1 multiplexer with 4 selection lines. Let us see one by one each and every type of multiplexer. So coming to the first one, that is 2:1 multiplexer. So this is the representation of 2:1 multiplexer, comprising of 2 input lines. These two are the 2 input lines. It contains 2 input lines and 1 selection line or 1 select line and single output. So this is the structure, or this is the block diagram that it represents the 2:1 multiplexer, and this is the truth table with respect to that 2:1 multiplexer. So here if you just observe, in the truth table it comprises of selection lines and output. Now we don't, earlier in the truth tables we had seen inputs and outputs, but in the case of multiplexer the truth table contains the columns like select line and output, because in the definition we had seen the select line will tells you what is the input that should be connected to the output. That's why here we'll go with the select line in the truth table. So if it is 0, then the input that should be connected to the output is I0. If in select line is 1, then I1 should be connected to the output. Input I1 should be connected to the output. So this is about 2:1 multiplexer. Let us see next 4:1 multiplexer. So this is the block diagram with respect to the 4:1 multiplexer. So here if you just observe, I am having 4 input lines, D0, D1, D2, D3. These 4 are the input data lines, and S0, S1 are the 2 select lines. Always you will be having only one output line. So this is the block diagram with respect to 4:1 multiplexer. Now if you see the truth table, so S0, S1, here in the 4:1 multiplexer I am having 2 select lines, and each select line will carry only 1 bit of information. So 2 select lines in the sense 2 bit of information. So with 2 bit of information I will be having 4 combinations, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Right. So 0, 0 represents the input of D0, 0, 1 represents the input of D1, 1, 0 represents the input of D2, 1, 1 represents the input of D3. So if the selection lines or select lines are 0, 0, then the input that it is connected to the output is D0. If the input select lines are 0, 1, then D1 is the input that it is connected to output. If it is 1, 0, if select lines are 1, 0, then the input D2 is connected to the output D2. Next, if the select lines are 1, 1, then the input D3 is connected to the output. So this is the truth table with respect to the 4:1 multiplexer. So with this truth table, we can draw the logic diagram. So this will be called as a logic diagram. So what is the equation I am getting here? Y is equals to, so from that truth table, I can write the equation like y is equals to the first one, S0, S1. So S0, S1 is equals to 0, 0 in the sense I can represent it as S0 bar, S1 bar, and the input that I am connecting is D0, right? So D0, S0 bar, S1 bar and D0. Next, plus, what is the second one? 0, 1. So S0 is 1, means S0, S1 is equals to 0, S1 bar, and the input is D1, plus, coming to the third input. So S0 is 0, so S0 bar, S1 is equals to 1, so S1, and the input is D2, plus the fourth input, that is 1, 1. So S0 is 1, S1 is 1, the input is D3. So this is the output equation that I am having. So for this equation, I am taking the logic diagram. So if you just observe, S0, S1 are the select lines, right? So and this line represents the inverter, means S0 bar, and this line represents the S0 bar, and this line represents the S1 bar. So this is S0 bar and this is S1 bar, and this is with respect to the inputs D0, D1, D2, D3. So this is the equation I am having. So that's that I am representing in the logic diagram. So coming to the first AND gate, if you just observe, it is S0 bar, S1 bar, D0. It is D0, D1, D2, D3. So the first AND gate, I am having the inputs S0 bar. This is S0 bar, right? So S0 bar, and this is S1 bar, D0. So S0 bar, S1 bar, D0. So coming to the second AND gate, what is that I am having? S0, this is S0, S1 bar and D1. Next, S0 bar, S1, D2. Next, this AND gates S0, S1, D3. Like that, all we are giving to the OR gate, so that I will get this expression. So in this way, for any of the multiplexer, you will be having block diagram, then truth table, then logic diagram. Right. Next, we will go with the next type of multiplexer, that is 8:1 multiplexer. So here In this 8:1 multiplexer, I will be having 8 number of inputs. I will be having 8 number of inputs and 3 select lines and 1 output line. So, in the types we had seen 2:1 multiplexer comprising of 1 select line, 4:1 multiplexer comprises of 2 select lines, 8:1 multiplexer comprising of 3 select lines. So, like that in the 8:1 multiplexer you will be having 3 select lines. So, for this 8:1 multiplexer, this is the truth table representation with 3 select lines and 1 output. So, with the 3 inputs, we will be having 8 number of combinations. So, 0, 0, 0, the first one represents the I0 is connected to, means the first I0 input is connected to the output. 0, 0, 1, I1 is connected to the output. 0, 1, 0. I2 is connected to the output. 0, 1, 1, I3 is connected to the output. 1, 0, 0, I4 is connected to the output. 1, 0, 1, I5 is connected to the output. 1, 1, 0, I6 is connected to the output. 1, 1, 1, I7 is connected to the output. So, the expression that we can write here is with respect to this 8:1 multiplexer can be written as Y is equals to the first one. The first one represents S0 bar, S1 bar, S2 bar, I0 plus with respect to the second one S0, S1 bar, S2 bar, I1 plus with respect to the second I2 it is S0 bar, S0 bar, S1, S2 bar, I2. So, with respect to the input I3 it is S0, S1, S2 bar, I3 plus with respect to the input I4 can be written as S0 bar, S1 bar, right, S2, I4. With respect to the fifth input S0, S1 bar, S2, I5 plus with respect to sixth input S0 bar, S1, S2, I6. With respect to the seventh one S0, S1, S2, I7. So, this is the output representation with respect to the 8:1 multiplexer. This I need to represent in the logic diagram. So, for that I require how many number of AND gates? So, how many min terms I am having here? Product terms I am having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I require 8 number of AND gates. So, 8 AND gates and 1 OR gate. So, this is the representation of 8:1 multiplexer logic diagram. So, here you will be having 3 inputs. So, the 3 inputs here are S0, S1, S2. Here it is represented as ABC. So, this is S0, S1, S2. And here I0, I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, I6, I7. Right, and here is the output. So, this is the logical diagram representation of 8:1 multiplexer. Next, we will see the 6. So, these are all about 2:1 multiplexer, 4:1 multiplexer and 8:1 multiplexer. Next, we will go for the another type, that is decoder. So, this is also one of the data transmission combinational logic circuit and the type is decoder. So, what is decoder? First of all, you need to know what is a decoder. So, decoder, it is a combinational logic circuit that converts n-bit binary. So, n-bit binary code into m output channels. Right, a decoder, it is a combinational logic circuit that it converts n-bit binary input code into m output channels in such a way that one output channel is activated. One output channel is activated for each one of the possible combination inputs. So what is the decoder? It is a combinational logic circuit that it converts n-bit binary code into m output channels in such a way that only one output channel is activated for each one of the possible combinations of inputs, that it is called as a decoder. So in other words, we can say the decoder that it converts n input lines into 2 power n output lines. So n input lines will get converted into 2 power n output lines. So therefore, a decoder, it is a combinational logic circuit that it is capable of identifying, or here you need to observe this one, identifying or detecting a particular code. So the main function of decoder is it will identify and it will detect a particular code, and also it will convert the n number of inputs into 2 power n outputs, and this operation of decoder will be, means the operation of decoder will be referred as decoding. The operation of decoder means the device, the decoder that performs the operation will be called as decoding, and this is the representation of n to 2 power n decoder. Just now we had seen it will convert n number of inputs into 2 power n number of outputs. That's why here you will be having n number of inputs and the outputs are 2 power n. This is the basic block diagram of a decoder comprising of n number of inputs and 2 power n number of outputs. So let us see what are the types of decoders. So here we will be having 3 types of decoders. One is 2 to 4 decoder, next the 3 to 8 decoder, next 4 to 16 decoder. So these are the 3 types of decoders: 2 to 4, 3 to 8 and 4 to 16. So here if you just observe, in each and every case, the n is equals to 2, then the outputs are 2 power n. So if n is equals to 3, 2 cube. So n 2 power n outputs. So n is equals to 4, 2 power 4. So n number of inputs are converting into 2 power n number of outputs. Now let us see the first type, that is 2 to 4 decoder. So this is the representation of 2 to 4 decoder. Here if you just observe, I am having 2 inputs, A and B are the inputs, and 4 outputs, Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3. So one more pin is there, that will be called as enable. It is called as enable pin or enable bit. So whenever the enable bit is in active state, then it is going to select, that's just now we had seen, it will identify, right? Whenever the enable bit is in active mode, then it will identify the input in order to produce the output. So the truth table representation with respect to the 2 to 4 decoder is this one. So E represents the enable, A and B are the inputs. So along with the enable pin, we will be having 3 inputs: enable bit, A input bit, another input bit, and here are the outputs. So what is the function of decoder? It will identify and it will perform the operation. So here if enable bit is 0, and what are A and B? Don't care in the sense, the don't cares are either it may be 0 or it may be 1, right? So when enable bit is 0 and both the inputs are don't cares, the output is 0. Means no output is identified because no input is given, right? Now I activated, enable bit is 0 in the sense the device is in deactive mode. If enable bit is equal to 1, the device is said to be in active mode. Now if enable bit is equals to 1 and the inputs are 0, 0, the output that it is identified is Y0, right? So if enable bit is 1, the inputs are 0 and 1, the output that it is identified is 1. So whichever the output is identified, that gives the value as 1, the rest will be given as zeros. Now if enable bit is 1, the inputs are 1 and 0, the output that it is identified is Y2. If the enable bit is 1, the inputs are 1, 1, the output that it is identified is Y3. So whenever the output is identified, the remaining outputs will be in logic 0 state and the identified output will be represented with logic 1 state. So this is the block diagram representation of 2 to 4 decoder, and this is the truth table representation of 2 to 4 decoder. Next, so with this truth table, by using this truth table, we can draw the logic diagram. So this is the logic diagram representation with respect to this 2 to 4 decoder. So what is the equation I am having? Y naught. So Y naught is equals to, so Y naught is equals to, so what is Y naught? It is 0, 0, right? So it is A bar, B bar, A bar, B bar, right? One more pin, that is E, because E is equals to 1, right? So E, Y naught is equals to E, A bar, B bar. Next, Y1 is equals to E, what it is? A bar, B. Next, Y2 is equals to, right? Y2 in the sense 1, 0, right? So E, A, B bar. Next, Y3 is equals to E, both are ones, right? So A, B. So how many AND gates I had taken? 4 AND gates. So Y naught is equals to E, A bar, B bar, right? So this is A bar line and this is B bar line. Similarly, Y1 is equals to E, A bar, B. Y2 is equals to E, A, B bar. Y3 is equals to E, A, B. So this is the logic diagram of 2 to 4 decoder. Next is the 3 to 8 decoder. So in the 3 to 8 decoder, I will be having 3 inputs A, B, C and 8 number of outputs from Y0 to Y7. Right. So and always for all the decoders you will be having the extra bit, that is enable pin. So with respect to that 3 to 8 decoder, this is the truth table. So when E is equals to 0 and all the inputs are don't gates, the output is zeros. Right. Now, if A is equals to 1 and the inputs are A, B, C equal to 0, 0, 0, then the output that it is identified is Y0. Next, if E is equals to 1, inputs are 0, 0, 1, the output that it is identified is Y1. Right. Next, yes, with input enable is equals to 1 and ABC is equals to 0, 1, 0, the output it is identified is Y2. Similarly, like that Y3, Y4, Y5, Y6 and Y7 with all enable pin is equals to 0. Now, coming to the logic diagram representation, this is the logic diagram representation for 3 to 8 decoder. So, with respect to this truth table, we need to identify what is Y0 from this truth table. Y0 can be written as, for all the AND gates you will be having E common, right? So, E, A bar, B bar, C bar, right? Y1 is equals to E, right? 0, 0, 1, right? A bar, B bar, C. So, Y2 is equals to E, A bar, B, C bar. Y3 is equals to E, A bar, B, C. Y4 is equals to E, A, B bar, C bar. Y5 is equals to E, A, B bar, C. Y6 is equals to E, A, B, C bar. Y7 is equals to E, A, B, C. So, these are the product terms with respect to Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3, Y4, Y6 and Y7. So, all this I am representing in the logic diagram like this. So, this is the logic diagram representation of 3 to 8 decoder. Representation of 3 to 8 decoder with 3 inputs and 8 outputs. 3 inputs and 8 outputs. So, here is the select line. Right. So, next is the 4 to 16 decoder. So, in the 4 to 16 decoder, you will be having 4 number of inputs A, B, C, D with enable input. So, the outputs are from Y0 to Y15. So, here coming to the truth table. So, coming to the truth table, the inputs that we should take enable input A, B, C, D. Right, and the outputs are from Y0 to Y15. So, the truth table can be written as E, A, B, C, D. And the output, I am taking as simply Y. Right. So, if enable input is 0, the inputs are don't kids, the output is 0. Right. So, if enable pin is 1, right, the input is 0, 0, 0, 0, then it is Y naught. Next, enable pin 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, it is Y1. Next, 0, 0, 1, 0, Y2, 0, 0, 1, 1, Y3, 0, 1, 0, 0, Y4, 0, 1, 0, 1, Y5, 0, 1, 1, 0, Y6, 0, 1, 1, 1, Y7, 1, 0, 0, 0, Y8, 1, 0, 0, 1, Y9, 1, 0, 1, 0, Y10, 1, 0, 1, 1, Y11, 1, 1, 0, 0, Y12, 1, 1, 0, 1, Y13, 1, 1, 1, 0, Y14, 1, 1, 1, 1, Y15. So, instead of writing the outputs from Y15 to Y0, in simple, I am just representing Y, the output Y. So, with respect to inputs zeros, the output that it is mentioning as Y0. Similarly, 1, Y1, input 2, Y2, like that up to Y15. So, as the logic diagram will represent like this only with the inputs, 4 number of inputs A, B, C, D. Here will be one more line will be added like D, D bar, E is common to all, and Y0 to Y15. So, that is the logic diagram representation with respect to 4 to 16 decoder. Next, we will see the applications of decoders. So, coming to the applications of decoders, these decoders are mainly used for code conversions. So, we had seen how to convert one code to means n number of inputs are converting to 2 power n number of outputs. That is why the decoders are mainly used for code conversion and also used in memory systems. These are mainly used in memory systems of computers, and it also used for timing or sequencing purposes. Decoders that are used for timing or sequencing purposes. So, the main applications of decoders are for code conversions, for memory devices, and also for timing purposes. So, in this video we covered what is a multiplexer and what is a decoder and where we are applying these multiplexers and decoders. Thank you.